Sydney-siders have been treated to a wonderful spectacle this morning at Darling Harbour with a big duck arriving as part of the Sydney Festival. Well, with me now is Dutch artist Florentine Hoffman. And how did the rehearsal go?
Well, it went great. It went smoothly. No water aside. It was like butter, knife through butter. Yeah.
And what's the idea behind the duck?
Well, it brings joy, obviously, and it brings astonishment, and it brings people together. We are living on a planet, we are one family, and the global waters are our bathtub, so it joins people.
And you're known for your oversized artworks, aren't you? There are other big animals around cities in the world.
Yeah, it's true. This is one of them, but this is the most repeated one. I have made until now 7 rubber ducks around the world, from Brazil, Japan, Belgium to France, and now here. So yeah.
What's the fascination?
My fascination? Well, normal daily live objects like made in China objects. This was a toy made in China somewhere, and I just enlarge it and make it another scale, and people get another perspective with it. Yeah.
How do people react to your works?
Sometimes people run to it and start crying because it's leaving. I even had a woman that wanted to make a photograph and forgot to handbrake her car, and the car went into the harbour, and the fire brigade had to pull it out of the water with divers. So yeah, people love it. Yeah.
Now, if Darling Harbour is a big bathtub today, what about bubble bath?
Yeah, why not? I'm waiting, and I'm wondering how it will look like. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not sure about whether bubble bath will work, but Lee van Bertels, you're the director of the Sydney Festival. Tell us a bit about the opening and how this will work with the opening.
Well, the welcome of this giant rubber duck, Florentine's artwork, is part of a big spectacle for day one, the start of Sydney Festival on Saturday, on the 5th of January. We'll start earlier in the morning with Fun Run, a project where a crazy guy runs a marathon on a treadmill, starting at 9:30 in Hyde Park. After that, we come here to welcome this rubber duck. We know now that she can actually sail in Darling Harbour, so that was a very smooth rehearsal, and we're going to make this beautiful spectacle with Patrick Nolan from Legs on the Wall, who's created this big welcome party for the duck, so people can come with their families on Saturday afternoon from 2 p.m. and we'll cheer and welcome the duck when it comes into the harbour and finds its place here, and it will stay with us for the whole of the festival. And then in the evening of day one, we'll go back to the Domain for a concert with the Deptones and Deptones Soul Review, which is a great dance party that we will throw at the Domain.
What's the aim behind this duck? Is it aimed at making the festival accessible to people?
I think the festival has always been accessible. We are a really family-friendly festival, and we're very proud of that. The rubber duck is just one element. We have lots of shows for kids and for families, both here in CBD as well as in Parramatta. What the duck does, of course, is also open the festival to people that weren't perhaps aware of what the Sydney Festival is, because it's very visible. People will see it from the highway, will see it from the harbour. It's 5 stories high, and it's just a very quirky way to say the festival is on. Please join us in the party.
All right, well, thanks very much for your time. And if you want to catch that duck at the opening, that's on Saturday. The opening starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And if you miss the opening, well, the big duck will be here at Darling Harbour for most of this month.